Hello everyone and welcome to another K-pop chat video. I understand that by the time this is up, probably Stray Kids already had their comeback because their comeback is on Friday and I'm filming this on Wednesday. So I will be talking about Stray Kids' comeback. I understand that. Stay tuned for my thoughts on Stray Kids because I'm really excited for it. All right, so today I'm gonna be talking about, first of all, a group that took me by surprise. It literally probably one of the best surprises of the year for me. And that is the group AMPERS&ONE. Oh my gosh, did they drop one of the greatest albums of the year? We're gonna talk about it. Red Velvet's Joy, she had her solo comeback with her song Love Splash. Next up, Kepler. Kepler is back with their song called Bubblegum. And a lot of people specifically complained that this music video is very gray and there's not a lot of color considering the fact that the song is called Bubblegum. But you know what? I got some thoughts on that. It's an interesting discussion and I think I kind of disagree with the majority of people. Yeah. And last but not least, we got MONSTA X. They released their pre-release track and I gotta say, it is probably one of the weirdest music videos. It's weird. But you know what? I see the vision for it. Like, I get it. I get it. And also, I do have a countdown for MONSTA X's comeback because, I'm so excited. I'm so excited that the Monstas are back. And also stay tuned to the end because I will be sharing my highs and lows of the week. So basically, highs meaning the things that made me really happy, and lows, things that disappointed me this week. And I will be sharing the results from the polls that I posted on Spotify and also on my YouTube channel. But yeah, so this is going to be a very fun episode. I hope so. So grab your favorite snacks and drinks. All right, so starting off with AMPERS&ONE, they had their comeback August 12th last week. And no, I should have talked about them last week, but I didn't listen to their album until this week. But anyway, so this is a group from FNC. They debuted, I believe, in 2023. And quick little side note, kind of unrelated, but slightly related. I am a huge fan of FNC groups. I haven't gotten around to AMPERS&ONE until now, okay? If you guys may or may not know this, some of you probably already know this, especially if you watch my YouTube videos. Vie En Bleu, they are my ult group. They are my ults, and I love Vie En Bleu. Yes, I have listened to Younghwa's album. I've been obsessed with it. I haven't made a video talking about it yet, but I will. Okay, just give me some time. I've just been really enjoying it. And also, I just love all of FNC's groups. But yeah, so I'm happy that I'm finally getting around to AMPERS&ONE. Okay, so now talking about the group and their, dare I say, one of the best comebacks from a 5th gen group. All right, so they released their mini album called Loud and Proud. And in my notes, if you see me looking to the side, it's because I have my notes open. And literally in all caps, I put one of the best albums of the year. I posted about this on Instagram and Twitter. But the entire time I was listening to this album, my jaw dropped. It was just one amazing song after the next. I'm like, there's no way they could top this song. And then they do. And it just keeps building up to the last song. Oh my gosh, you all, please, if you get the chance, listen to this album. I mean, or not, because I will be posting about it on my socials. So yeah. Anyway, if it was up to me, I would literally play the entire album here, but because of copyright, I can't. And that sucks. But anyway. Something I absolutely love about FNC, in all of their artist music videos, they have a description of their album and their title track. And I absolutely love that. I wish more groups and artists would do that. But anyway, so the description that they have is AMPERS&ONE makes a powerful return with a bold and confident, transformative, unlike anything they've shown before. So their third mini album, Loud and Proud, captures AMPERS&ONE's fearless attitude in the face of society's standards and preconceptions. Unshaken by others' opinions, the group embraces their own identity with unrelenting self-assurance centering around a rebel angel concept. The album subverts the conventional image of angels as purely virtuous, delivering a fresh and unexpected message. In terms of the title track, it says their title track is called That's That, all right? So the title track, That's That, is a hip-hop dance number that blends elements of trap, highlighted by an addictive saxophone line and dynamic melodies. The lyrics confidently express the idea that by forging our own path and ignoring the disapproving glances, we can push past limitations and achieve what we truly desire. The music video delivers a message of true freedom, that even in a chaotic world, staying true to yourself and embracing your own way of life leads to liberation. And I gotta say, seeing so many groups are doing the Y2K concept, you know, it's just, this is anything that's other than Y2K concepts it's fresh for me. It's like, oh, thank you. Anyway, so I discovered this because I was on YouTube, as one is, obviously, and I see the thumbnail to their music video, and I was like, oh, that's different. That's different. And if you guys listened to my previous episode, I explained how much I want a storyline, I want a concept, I want lore. Give me something different. And this thumbnail was giving that. So I was like, okay, I'm going to check it out. I was not disappointed. And after listening to the song once, just once, it was stuck in my head. I went to have lunch and the chorus was stuck in my head. Now, normally, a song, you gotta listen to it at least 2 or 3 times, and then the lyrics get stuck to your head. Like, maybe the melody sticks, but the lyrics, you know, at least to me. But no, I listened to the song one time. I listened to That's That, stuck in my head the entire day. Anyway, so I went on to listen to the rest of the album. You all, like I mentioned, my jaw was dropped the entire time. I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is incredible. Okay, so their album, hold on, I gotta pull out my playlist here because I added all the songs to my playlist. It's so good, you all. Okay, so their album has 6 tracks. So obviously the title track, That's That. Then they have Seesaw, Get Famous, Move Out, Did It, and I'm Down. So all the songs are slightly different, but they complement each other, and it's all high energy. And if you know me, I love music that is high energy. It makes me want to dance, makes me want to work out, makes me want to party. That's my type of genre, okay? Any type of music that conveys those feelings or summer vibes, that's for me. I tend to lean more towards that type of music if it's energetic, okay? And every single song on this album is that. Yeah, so I love every single one, and I love that it builds up, like I said. So That is the first song on the album, and it is the title track. It is very good. However, Seesaw is even better. And then Get Famous, and then Move Out, and then Did It. When I listened to Did It, I'm like, this is the best song in the album. There's no way, like, there's another song. And then I listened to I'm Down, which is the last song, and it felt like the climax, like the crescendo of the entire album was building up for this one fun song. So I'm Down currently is my favorite. If I had to pick a favorite B-side track, it's I'm Down, even though I love all the songs. But if if there's one song in the album that I'd be like, you have to listen to besides the title track, it would be I'm Down. But seriously, every single song on this album is a 10 out of 10. It's 1,000 out of 10. Okay. Anyway, so it literally feels like the last song is a celebration. It's loud, it's energetic, it's fun, it makes you want to dance and party, and I could not believe my ears. Like, why isn't this album being talked about everywhere? Why isn't this album trending? Why? What is going on? I don't know. FNC, if you need a marketer, hello, I am right here. Actually, no. FNC, don't worry. I am going to promote this album for free, okay? Oh my gosh. This whole album, this whole comeback should be on the charts. Everyone should be listening to it, enjoying it, checking it out. Deserves all the awards. I don't even know how to describe it. It is just such a fun album. It is fun to listen to. It is fun to watch the performances, the music video. It is just overall, I don't know, it is just so fun. It's so good. It's like I said, it's 1,000 out of 10. And I'm just rambling right now because there's not a single negative thing that I have to say because it is just so good. If you guys have the chance, please check out this album. It is in my list of favorite albums of 2025. This album, Loud and Proud, it's part of my list. So yes, it is one of my favorite albums released of this year. And dare I say, AMPERS&ONE, they should be part of the list of one of the best 5th gen groups. I'm just saying. Yeah, check it out, you all. Moving on to the next topic, Red Velvet's Joy. She had her solo comeback with her song called Love Splash. So, on Twitter, which I'm trying not to be on Twitter as much because it's not one of my favorite places to be. But anyway, I saw a lot of people, maybe it's just the algorithm showing me the same tweets, but I saw a couple of people complaining, oh, K-pop is not colorful. What happened to color? Blah, 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 blah. And I gotta say, you want color. You want fresh, happy summer vibes. You want that bubblegum pop type of sound. Listen to Joy's Love Splash. She had her comeback on August 18th. I wrote in my notes, Love Splash, summer vibes, bright and happiness. Literally, you watch the music video, you listen to the song, and I guarantee it will put a smile on your face. It just has good vibes. So I love the emotions portrayed in this music video. So the joy and happiness of spending time with your friends in a hot summer day, going to the beach, just hanging out with them. And then you find a new crush and just all the emotions that come with that. And it is overall a very happy song and music video. Perfect for the season. So the title track is described as a song that melts the fresh and exciting feeling of falling in love with the pounding beat, pretty lyrics, and melody. In an interview, Joy explained why she chose this song. So she said, the reason why I chose it as the title song was that the stage and music video were best drawn, and above all, I was confident that I could express the lovely melody well with my voice, and I thought it was the easiest mood to think of in the theme of love, so I chose it as the title song, and I am happy that she did because she delivered. 10 out of 10. It was such a treat to watch. Like I said, I could not stop smiling. This is her first mini album. It's 6 tracks, and the songs are Love Splash, the title track, Get Up and Dance, La Vie En Bleu, Unwritten Page, Scent of Green, and Cuddle. Get Up and Dance. It is a fun pop dance song. And if you love Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, this is the song for you. You will be obsessed with it. It has the same fun dance vibes as Shake It Off, and trust me, you will 100% love it. In the interview that Joy had for this comeback, she said that she participated in writing the lyrics for the songs in the album, especially Get Up and Dance. And she said, as soon as I heard the song, I remembered the two people who were attracted to each other passionately. Rather than just being excited, I wanted to put a certain amount of fascinating energy in the lyrics, so I thought a lot about it. In particular, the first and second verses gave the impression of watching a dizzying romance novel, but they put a lot of effort into saving the rhymes of the lyrics. So I think that also goes with the overall vibe of this album, that it feels very summer rom-com or just summer romance. It feels like it's a perfect soundtrack to a summer romance movie, you know? So the next song on her album, La Vie En Bleu, I describe it as very sweet and very smooth. It's overall very beautiful. So the next song, Unwritten Page, to me, this song sounds like a whimsical waltz. You listen to it and you just want to waltz. And you can imagine yourself like in an enchanted forest. I mean, honestly, if she were to release a music video for this song, I would love to see it. I mean, I could totally imagine whimsical fairy in an enchanted fantasy forest. It's just so beautiful. Anyway, in her comeback interview, she explained, for the song Unwritten Page. It contains the most important message of love, I think. There was a time when I couldn't cherish myself for the lyrics I participated in, but now as an adult, I wrote a message of comfort and support that I want to give to me in the past. At the same time, it is also a message I want to convey to countless of young people who are struggling right now. I hope many people listen to the song and get a little comfort in their daily lives. By the way, if the translation is a little bit off, I blame the article that I'm reading it on, which I will link all my sources in the description of this episode. But overall, I think that is such a beautiful message, and it's very personal to Joy, and I love that it's something that everyone can relate to. So not only is the song very whimsical and beautiful, but also the lyrics, it's just an added layer of just making the song amazing. And the last two songs, Scent of Green and Cuddle, are also very beautiful and sweet. And it overall, I like that this album shows the type of artist that Joy is as a soloist. And I like that we do kind of see a different side of her. And I like that she participated in the lyrics and how this album is also personal to her. And overall, it's just happiness from start to finish. And I mean, it goes with her name, Joy. But I am so proud of her for this album. The songs are beautiful. The music video is so fun. And I think this album, seriously, it could be the soundtrack to a romance summer movie or TV show. It's so good. Moving on to Kepler. So Kepler had their comeback on August 19th, and their title track is called Bubblegum. So the music video is basically the members are showing a very different side to themselves, because I think ever since their debut, they've kind of had this bright, colorful, bubbly image. And for Bubblegum, you would think that they would kind of follow that trend, like follow that bright, fresh, bubbly, colorful, fun music video and concept. But no, they actually surprised us with this. So the music video, it's definitely darker. It's edgier in terms of their makeup, their outfits, the setting. And I think the only thing that's like bright and colorful is the bubblegum that they show in the music video. But overall, I like that in this music video, it definitely shows a different side to the members. Now, I do gotta say, a lot of people, like I mentioned, are complaining, oh, it's all gray, there's no color, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I like when groups do something different, you know? And I feel like because Kepler is a temporary group and we don't know how long we're gonna have Kepler, even though I do believe they extended their contracts, but if they want to show a different side to the public, let them, you know? And I think the song is definitely bright and bubbly, and the music video is different, right? But if that's what they wanted to do, they wanted to show a different side of themselves and to prove that they can do different types of concepts, I'm all for that. In the end of the day, if the artist is comfortable doing the song, the concept, the performance, let them, you know? That's the side of them that they want to show. And I think the overall concept was pretty good. Their mini album has 5 tracks, and it is Taste Better, which it's like an instrumental track kind of building up to the album. Bubblegum, which is the title track, Don't Be Dumb, Iced Tea, and Yum Korean version. So my favorite B-side track on this album is Yum. And that shouldn't be a surprise to you, considering, like I mentioned earlier, I love powerful, energetic, fun songs. Aside from my thoughts on Bubblegum and the music video, if it was up to me, I think Bubblegum should have been the Japanese single release. It should have been the Japanese release, and Yum should have been the Korean release, right? Yum should have been the Korean title track. So Yum is basically, originally it was their song that they released for their Japanese comeback. And I think it should have been the opposite. Bubblegum for Japanese release, Yum for Korean release. And I think the music video that they filmed for Bubblegum probably suited Yum a little bit better than Bubblegum. But you know what? Like I said, if this is the creative direction that the group wants to go towards, I'm all for it. Now, I have to put a little disclaimer. I don't know how much freedom the members have or how much say they have in their concepts, music videos, and performances. I hope that the company does. It's a collaborative effort, right? Like, you tell us what do you feel comfortable performing in? What concepts do you guys want to try? And we'll provide the resources and we'll help you out. We'll work together to make this vision come to life. I hope that's the case, rather than the company telling them like, hey, this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to wear. This is what you're going to perform. I don't care if you don't like it. You're going to do it. I hope that is not the case. Okay. So I hope that it is a collaborative effort. But all that aside, okay, that's just my brain. That's just me thinking out loud. All that aside, I think Bubblegum is a fun song. If you enjoyed Wadada, which that's me. I loved Wadada, okay? I talked about it on my channel way back in the day. If you search up Kepler on my channel, you will find, I think, my reaction to the music video or choreography. Anyway, I absolutely loved Wadada, and I think Bubblegum is a perfect sister song to Wadada. So if you love that, you'll love Bubblegum. And I firmly believe the more people do like dance challenges to it and you see the song played on social media, the more people will love it. The music video may not be as bright because it's more edgy, but you know what? I love seeing this different side to the members. I love seeing that they are able to do a different type of concept and performance, and I'm all for that. And in the end of the day, like I said, if the artist, if they love that, if that is the side that they wanted to show as a performer, I am all for it. All right, next up is MONSTA X and their pre-release track, What I Want. So they released this song, I believe, on the 18th, August 18th as well. Don't quote me on that. So if you guys have been following what MONSTA X has been releasing in terms of concept pictures, it is so different. I mean, we got the black and white pictures of them in suits looking so fine. Oh my gosh, MONSTA X, they are a good looking group. Which, by the way, I saw MONSTA X live in concert a couple years ago. My concert vlog is on my channel. Check it out. I highly recommend it. It was such a great concert. Anyway, so going back to their concept pictures, they released different concept pictures of them together. And then you got Jiho and Youngeun wearing blue and pink wigs. And it's like, what is going on? It's so intriguing. And then they released the music video for What I Want, which is a pre-release track. And their comeback is on September 1st. Okay, September is officially MONSTA X's month. All right. Anyway, so the concept pictures are very jarring, and then the music video for What I Want is the complete, I don't even know how to just like it is. I highly doubt anyone predicted that they would release something like this. It is weird. It's probably one of the weirdest music videos that they've released. I should have filmed my reaction watching this music video, but I wanted to like just watch it in my own time. So my notes for the music video is, wow, they are like elf monsters. Yeah. So basically in the music video, the members, okay, so first of all the Shonu biased girlies, and I am biased girlies. This is our era, okay? Like, okay, for those of you who may or may not know, Youngeun is forever and always my first bias. All right. But Shonu and Kihyun are like my bias wreckers / bias. Okay. I think Shonu has been my bias for a while. And then I think Kihyun became my bias when I saw them in concert. I would also like to mention Minhyuk was also my bias, along with Jiho and I am. At this point, I've been wrecked by all the Monstas. Yeah, especially Minhyuk. Like, I love his humor. But Youngeun will forever and always be my first bias. Does that make any sense? Long story set short. So, the members are shirtless. Shonu is shirtless, okay? Shonu is shirtless. And they are monsters. They take the term monster very literal in this music video. So they're working out, washing cars with angel wings. Shonu had angel wings while washing a car. They're working out, so they're like doing push-ups, all the members, and mind you, all of them have horns, and some of them don't have shirts on, and it is weird. It's and then it's like it's filmed in like a camcorder, grainy videos, and then like mixed with like regular HD video. It's really different. MONSTA X already had my attention to begin with because I'm very excited for their comeback. But this music video, I think if people weren't paying attention to MONSTA X, I think after this music video, it definitely grabbed a lot of attention because it is really different. It's odd. It's like, what is going on? But at the same time, you're mesmerized, right? You see these elf monsters working out, and it's like, you know what? I'm invested in this. I don't know what's going on, but yes, I love it. I would love to see a video of them coming up with this concept or what the members thought of when they presented it to them. I need to see that. Anyway, okay, so in terms of the song, Do What I Want. Did I say the song was What I Want? I meant Do What I Want. Okay, so the song Do What I Want, it is such a fun party song. Once again, it's for me. I love party songs. I love music that you could dance to, you could work out to, you could party to. I love it. Yeah, so the pre-chorus is that pre-chorus and the vocals, like, you listen, MONSTA X's vocals are top tier. All right? Top tier. And you hear that in this song. And then of course the chorus hits and you just want to jam, you just want to jump and be like, hey. Like you just want to dance to it. It is so fun. It is addicting. MONSTA X, they did it again. And this is, oh my gosh. If you guys have been to a MONSTA X concert, you know what I'm talking about. But there's a moment, at least in the tour that I went to, that they just had all of their party dance songs back to back. And it was so fun. And this would be a perfect addition to that. You know, like their songs Zone and Burn It Up and just like, you know, just fun party songs. I mean, this song deserves to be performed live. It deserves to just, I need to see them perform it live. Like, I want MONSTA X to go on tour again, please. I want to see the Monstas live. Okay, so out of all the songs released this week, okay, I'm not including AMPERS&ONE because that was last week. So out of all the songs released this week, this song from MONSTA X is my favorite. It's like my top favorite. If I had to like pick a favorite, it is just fun. It's a party song. It's addicting. It's so different from the concept pictures, from what they've been building up. And it is like, whoa, we were not expecting that. And I believe that their title track, their music video for their comeback on September 1st will be very different from this. I think musically, concept-wise, music video-wise, it's going to be different. And I'm okay with that. So I do believe that we're going to see a different side of the Monstas, and I'm all for it. I'm happy that they're back. I mean, this music, or if they do a continuation to the music video for Do What I Want, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because it is so weird and interesting. I don't know what they, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's just something you guys have to watch. All right, so moving on to the next segment that I like to add into my K-pop chat videos, and that is my highs and lows for the week. So I'm going to start with my low. Something that disappointed me. So I found out that Chungha, the soloist singer extraordinaire, I saw people tweet about that she said, so don't quote me on this, that in her current company, they're treating her how her previous company treated her. So she's currently in More Vision. And I don't know how many artists are in that company, so probably just J Park and Chungha. I think probably another group or artist or something. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with them. But that reading that broke my heart. In an interview, Chungha said that there were like about 20 agencies fighting, like wanting her to join them. And the fact that she chose this company, More Vision, like you should be treating her like a queen. And the thing is, I don't know how the financial situation is in More Vision. So maybe they do have their reasons why they're managing Chungha's career this way. I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I have no idea about anything. I'm just speculating, okay? Allegedly speculating. All right. It's not like you're managing a whole group of like 10 members. Chungha is a soloist. She already has a solid fan base. She's not a newly debuted idol. She's been known. She is one of the top performers. Like she gets on stage and she owns it. Okay, you have one of the top soloist performers. I don't know what's going on in More Vision. I don't know anything. Maybe there's a creative difference. You know, maybe the company wants her to do a certain concept or something and she has a vision for her solo career to be different. I don't know what's going on. But basically reading about that just broke my heart. So I do hope that they will come to an agreement and they will support Chungha in her solo endeavors and they will give her the resources to help her thrive. That's what I want. That is what I want for all of these groups and artists, is basically to be in a company that allows them to thrive, giving them the solid resources that they need. So I do hope that that gets resolved. I don't know how true any of this is. My information is from Twitter, so we all know Twitter isn't the greatest, but yeah. My high for the week, the thing that made me so happy, it is something been going on for 2 weeks, and that is Super Junior Super Shows. It is a miracle that SM Entertainment has allowed every day to post a live stream of one of Super Junior's super shows. So if you guys may or may not know this, Super Junior, first of all, they are celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. And their concerts and tours are called super shows. So it's not called Super Junior Tour or Super Junior Concert. It's called a Super Junior Super Show. So they call their concerts super shows. So you got Super Show 1, 2, 3, all the way. Now their upcoming super show is Super Show 10. So this is like their 10th tour. They've been live streaming, showing all of their super shows leading up to their Super Show 10. And that makes me so happy because I feel like a lot of newer Suju fans are able to look back and appreciate all of the previous members and also their older songs that they don't perform nowadays because they just have a lot of songs to perform. And that makes me so happy to see that SM is doing that. So I've tried to watch as much as I can. The thing is, time zone wise, when it's on, it's in the morning for me and I'm usually getting ready and I'm usually in a hurry. So I'm unable to watch the whole thing. This entire era for Super Junior, they are having like all their promotions for their 20th anniversary, for their Super Show 10, and just all the content. It's just, oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. So last week I posted 2 polls, one on YouTube and one on Spotify. On YouTube, I asked you guys, which type of music video do you prefer? Music videos with a storyline or music videos with good vibes? And 81% of you all said you prefer music videos with a storyline. And I gotta say, same. I also would say that too. And 19% of you all said music videos with good vibes. So honestly, I think it depends on the song. I think some songs should have like a music video that's good vibes, but the majority should be music videos with a storyline. I love that, especially if there's Easter eggs in it leading up to the next comeback. I don't know why so many groups and artists, their creative teams just don't do that. I mean, give us a concept, give us lore, right? Add that into the packaging of the album with hints and clues as to that it helps build up the storyline and also builds up to the next comeback. On Spotify, I asked you all which song was your favorite this week. And the options were Key Hunter, So Me Closer, Identity, Boytude, and Sunghan, Waste No Time. Even though that song wasn't released last week. It was released in July. I understand that, but I still added it there. Okay. So 50% of you all said Somi's closer, and then the other 50% voted for Identity's Boytude. So it was a tie. So stay tuned for this week's polls. I will put it on Spotify and another one on YouTube in my community tab. So check it out. All right, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I mentioned, if you guys have any requests in terms of groups, artists that you want me to talk more about, let me know. Or any news recently, like K-pop news that you just want to chat about, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful, lovely, beautiful day, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!